defending, let's learn how to do it. We've done it for the last few weeks. This is going to be a reminder for this upcoming Saturday. So, goal kick. We want our wingers in a position where they're high, ready to press if the ball goes short, but still in a position where they are blocking the pass through to the winger. Okay, so we need to make sure I'm blocking the pass through to the winger while also maintaining light on my feet, on my front foot, anticipate as soon as it's about to get past short, I'm ready to win the ball. Also in a way where I want to make sure that I'm still blocking the winger. I want to block the long pass behind me while pressing the pass that's in front of me. Okay. Now, striker. I want my striker going kind of goal side on my midfielder. If it goes to his feet, can you anticipate? Can you get in front? Okay. If he makes runs in behind, can you stay goal side or meet the ball or tackle on his first touch? We're putting high pressure. We don't allow this guy to get away from you and to receive and turn and play before you've even put a tackle in. Okay. Midfielder. That means I want you dropping in line or next to my striker. So if it does go to his feet, can you anticipate and meet it, get there first? If it does go all the way over their head, can you still attack the ball, drop off and meet the ball? I want you trying to get to the ball first. Regardless of where this guy goes, okay, yes, you want to stay close to him, but once it's kicked, all your thought is, if I can get to the ball first, I want to do so. And especially before it bounces. I want to see if they do go long, I want to make sure I can get to that ball and get it forward, okay? Rather than letting it bounce and then skids and goes over my head and we're doomed. Defenders, where do I want you? I want you in a position where you're in between the striker and the midfielder, but you can still see the back of their back and the back of their head. So if you're in a position where you can see their face and you see their nose, it probably means you're too far in front. I want you in a position where you can see the back of their head, the number on their back or whatever's on the back of them. See that, okay? But once again, you're analyzing. If the ball goes long over, we're making sure there's cover behind our midfielder because it might bounce over him. He might get beat 1v1, so I need cover. If the ball goes to one side, then you're pressing and trying to tackle on their first touch. If we have press, what else do we need? We need someone to cover the second closest by coming kind of diagonally behind. Remember, covering is when you're in a position where if your player gets beat, you're close enough to press. If they pass to your player, you're close enough to press. Okay, so you're in a position halfway between. You're covering your teammate, ready to defend him if he gets beat, and you're also in a position and close enough and on your front foot, anticipating the pass, looking at his eyes and his body language. Is he going to make this pass? Bang, you're ready to win that ball in his first touch. So I've got press, whoever's closest, press. Second one, cover. And then I need my furthest defender making sure he slides over and covers the next player too. We call this press cover balance. We want equal distances between you both. Okay. Obviously, we don't need you bunched up like this because you're now no longer halfway between both of these players. So make sure you're in a position halfway between both, and then the other player slides across too. I don't need this. See how that's not an equal space between you all? We got press, we got cover, and we need the final defender to give us balance with the space between us. So he comes over, and now we've got equal space between us. Perfect. If they somehow switch it all the way across, no problem. Okay. What would happen? Closest one goes. Other one now needs to cover. And then my other one needs to slide across and give us balance. Remembering, if we are getting beaten like this and they've gotten past our wingers have been beaten, they've got past us, do our wingers give up and stop? Or do now my wingers need to track back my winger? My winger needs to track back and maybe even double up and win it. Okay. Once again, ensuring if their midfielder makes a run through, my striker is also tracking his player. We're all defending. We're all making sure we're behind the ball, putting pressure on, trying to steal it, ready to counter-attack into the space in front. Okay, so that is the gist of things. Let's just rewind, see if we missed anything in this quick overview. Where does the wingers go? In a position high, ready to press short, but making sure we're still blocking the winger. So I don't allow this to happen. I've got to make sure I'm really blocking it, checking my shot if he moves. Okay, maybe I can cheat and move too. Maybe. He might try to play it through, so I need to be ready for that. Got to be smart. Got to think, how can I stop them from beating me? You need to think for yourself sometimes too in the moment. So, where did my striker go? He drops back on the midfielder. Where does my midfielder go? Next to the striker, so he can get in front or get behind. Where do my defenders go? In a position where they're halfway between the striker and the winger, while ensuring they can see the back of their shirt, see the back of their head. I don't need this where you can't see the back of them. They're going to get behind you and we're stuffed. So, can you see the back of all these players' shirts? Ideally. Okay. Cool. Happy with that. Did I miss anything? Yes. So, let's say if it goes short like this. Bang, we press hard and fast. We now know it's going to the left side. Likely this pass is happening out here. So I need my defender on the side of the ball to press up. We're committing. We're high pressing. We're risking it for the biscuit. We don't allow him to receive, and then you chase him, and then he 1-2s around you. You want to make sure you don't let them control and have a look to find a good pass. You're already knowing it's going this way, so you're already pushing on, okay, and ready to win the ball as soon as it's passed to him. Something to be aware of is if they get really smart and if you go too quickly there, they might send it through and go around you. So we want to make sure we're close. The ball's gone to this side. So from here, I'm pressing on, but I'm staying goal side. So from here, if they do pass, I'm close enough to go win it. If they do go long, I have the advantage and I can track back because I'm already a few steps behind it. So if he hasn't passed the ball yet, do you need to be touching him, holding his hand? No, he may make runs in behind you. So if the ball goes to one side, we're all starting to commit to this one side. Then my other player may need to slide over. My other player needs to slide over. So I've got press, cover, balance. Okay. If they somehow look for this switch, do I allow him to control with space? Or am I booging it? I can see, I've anticipated, I've already seen, I'm already starting to go. All of us, do we start having a picnic over here? No, we bust our butt, we cover. At the same time, winger, what should my winger be doing if the ball's on this side? So the ball back, let's rewind. Okay, we're back here in this position. Yep, cool. There's pressure on the ball. Don't allow him to find a really good pass. But at the same time, my other winger is in a position where he's looking to pounce. He knows it may get switched to the goalkeeper or the other defender. And he's looking to pounce and try to get a quick, easy goal. But at the same time, he's looking at body language. Well, he's looking at his eyes. He's scanning his shoulder for this player. He's in a position where he can interfere with this pass and make it hard. And make it so that if he does want to go from this player to the winger, he's got to go high and over, which is hard to control, which means this player will take more time to control, which means it gives this player more time to get there. But if you don't interfere with that pass, it allows this pass to be very simple on the floor. It allows this player to meet it, control, and do whatever he likes, and it won't allow this player to get there in time. And now suddenly, we're in a bad position. Okay? So, pressure on the ball and ensuring that we're blocking. Yes, we're blocking the passes behind us. I'm scanning, I'm understanding. Is there a player behind me that they can pass to? I have to interfere with it. But I'm also understanding I'm blocking the long pass behind me, but I'm ready on my front foot. I'm on my toes. I'm ready. I'm light on my feet. If they do go short and pass the ball in front of me, I'm ready to go steal it and tackle before he's even made a good decision, before he's even controlled the ball, before he's had a look on what to do next. And then either you win it or he's going to make a bad pass to where our other players are doing what? They're light on their feet. They're anticipating. They're reading the ball and going, okay, where's this ball about to be played? It gets played. Bang, can you get there first? Can you anticipate? Can you ensure that you don't let this player get to the ball first and turn and control and have a picnic and look and decide what he wants to do before you put a tackle in? It's high pressure on the ball. We're anticipating. We're being aware. We're reading the opposition's body language. We're staying alert. We may need to even tell our other teammates to do the same thing, because sometimes we all fall asleep. Sometimes we forget what to do. Hopefully that gives you a general gist. Midfielder, your striker, you just have to follow the midfielder more or less. But number one rule with everybody, yes, you may have a role or a player, but if you're closest, you press. For example, let's say, whatever situation, this situation somehow happens. Okay. This player's in the wrong spot. These guys have been beat. Midfielder. If you're closest, you just go press. Just go try to tackle the ball. Put him under pressure. Make him turn backwards. Make him make a pass that's bad. Put the player under pressure. Don't let players have the ball, be comfortable, look up, dribble, find the pass that they want, get creative. We don't want them to do that. We want them to panic. We want them to make bad decisions. We don't want to give them time to make good decisions. So, number one rule, although, for example, our striker may be responsible of this midfielder, doesn't matter. If you're closest, you go. Okay? And we all know if there's press, there must be cover. And if you realize someone else is defending your player, you better quickly switch on and realize, how can I help that player? He's doing my job. How can I help him do my job? Maybe I have to do his job. Maybe I need to cover him as he's pressing. It's football. Sometimes in the moment things happen. You have to help each other out.